The second type of most common unconscious gender bias we can come across in the workplace is what we call performance attribution bias. Performance attribution bias is when women are more comfortable attributing success to external factors, whereas men are more comfortable attributing success to internal factors. An example of that is a team led by a female leader has won a piece of client work, and she attributes success to everybody but herself. The client was great, the brief was fantastic, and gosh, our team did such a fantastic job in getting everything across the line for us. Everybody but myself. Whereas male leaders are more comfortable attributing success to individual and internal factors. I put so many all-nighters in order to make it happen, and I made sure that I managed the client really well every step along the way to make sure that we got this signed on the dotted line. This is not to actually, perpetuate gender stereotype, but really is to make sure that all of us become aware because of this performance attribution bias, and this can happen both for men and women. What it means is that it often would influence and shape our perception of someone's level of performance and contribution at work. So this has a specific impact on how we can view women's contribution and performance in the workplace. So practically what we can do when we see this happening, if you see this being played in front of you, be an active ally. Be an ally. And practically what this means is that help other people own their success. Actually call out people's contribution. Hey Sarah, you played such a pivotal role in managing stakeholders throughout this process, so we really couldn't have won this work without your contribution and your input. Create space for acknowledgement, celebrate other people's success, and call out other people's contribution when you feel that that's actually happening. Be an ally. And what can you do when you're hearing this and go, oh gosh, I think that's actually me. I'm actually constantly attributing success to internal factors and actually downplay the role I have to play in this project. What you can do is own your success. Remember, facts and articulating facts are not bragging. So making sure that you tell people and you share objectively what your contribution is and what your input was as part of this project. Celebrate your own success as well as celebrating others' success. This is not about, from this moment onwards, just keep on beating your own drums and doing that only. It's actually about celebrating others and celebrating yours, because it's really hard for others to recognize and become aware of your input and your contribution unless we own that and celebrate that ourselves first. So remember performance attribution bias when you see it, and practically that means you can be an ally, help your colleagues, especially female or the quiet achievers, own their success. And if you feel that this is happening to you, making sure and remember that, hey, facts are not bragging, and you too can own your success. Thank you so much.